Hello, African Confessions. I am back with another episode. There is a message that I want to share with you guys, and this message was sent to us by one of our listeners. If you have a story to tell, please feel free to write to us via our email address. The message that was forwarded to me by one of our admins reads like this. Good day, Brother Nashi. I've been watching your channel for some time now, and honestly, it has opened my mind to the things of this world. I want to tell my story of how I dodged being a partaker in ritualism. I am telling my story from Nigeria. Please, can you keep me as anonymous? So I met this guy online a certain time ago, and he told me that he had a way to get rich without spilling any blood. I mean, when I heard this, I was really interested because at that time I was going through a very difficult period at home. There was no peace. So I called this guy, we spoke, and he told me to come and meet him in Kaduna. So the catch was I needed to get a drop of red mercury, and if I get that red mercury, I should come and meet with this certain herbalist, and with that I could have a large amount of money. This was close to 800 million naira. So one day I decided to travel to Kaduna so that I can meet with this guy. When I finally got to his place, he greeted me and he was very happy to see me. We went to that herbalist house, and honestly, when I got there, my whole spirit just told me that this is not where you are meant to be. The healer spoke to me, did some incantations, and he told me that I had a very bright star and I will be well favored in this life. Of course, I was glad to hear that and everything that he was telling me. So he explained to me that all that I needed was to get that red mercury, and stuff can be used to invoke money. And the only way they told me I could have gotten that mercury was from a ship. So I had to have connections with pirates. I asked myself in my heart, where the hell will I ever be able to get near a ship? And if I ever get the chance to get close by to a ship, how the hell will I ever know where this mercury would be located on a ship? So that day the herbalist also told me I should get a ram to do a sacrifice so that I can fortify myself. I had to be fortified. At this point in time, I was already skeptical about the whole process because I was a Christian and I didn't want to even see myself going down that road. So after that herbalist had finished his consultation, I left that day. I really thought of the whole mercury thing. I then searched online and I tried to make some connections so that I can just get this substance. I was even scammed in the process of trying to get this thing. When I had tried to look online for this substance that was going to make me rich, and when I saw that I have been scammed in the process of trying to get this thing, one day that is when I came up with a brilliant idea. I just decided that I had to sell my phone. If I sell my phone and if I send the money to that guy so that he can go to Port Harcourt to try and to obtain this substance, because apparently he had someone that was willing to sell that red mercury to me. I was using the latest iPhone that time. I then sold the phone at about 400k and I had to add 100k to make it 500k for him to go to get this stuff or more. I was so delusional, but at that point I was just saying, oh God, after this I am going to have so much money and just have my life straight. I was already even pricing a 200 million naira house in preparation for this money. So when this guy got to Port Harcourt, he got the substance, and when he was preparing to come back, he was caught by the police and beaten up by the police and even detained. At this point, my whole life came crashing down. I had lost my phone. I had been scammed online. I didn't even have a phone. I had risked everything for him to go to Port Harcourt so that he can just get hold of this stuff and buy this substance so that I can be rich. When I saw the matter was just getting out of hand and the police were even trying to track my own number, saying that me and that guy, we were working together, I just left it and I threw away my SIM card. I just want to thank God for my life, because ever since that I started to watch your channel, I have seen that nothing that comes from the devil is for free. People that even do juju just for their business to grow, it will still come back to bite them. I'm really thankful because if that red mercury had came and if I had gone back to visit that herbalist, I don't know what was going to happen to me. I am really thankful that the mercury did not come, because that herbalist had claimed that he was going to use that mercury in a ritual, and he was going to use that mercury to invoke a small creature that would go to the World Bank, steal some money. And now all of this is so similar to the stories that I am watching on your platform. I now know that if I had gone ahead with that ritual, once I had started enjoying the money, one day it was going to come back and ask for the blood. Who knows what I'll have been pushed to do just because of my thirst for money. At that time, I didn't even properly think about it. I just thought that one day $1 million will just appear to me in a briefcase. And seriously, at that time, because I was hungry for money, I never thought that it wouldn't come back to bite me. I thought that I was going to become a millionaire. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was forwarded to me by one of our admins. Strange things do happen in this world. Anonymous was saying that he tried to do a money-making ritual, but let us thank God that he didn't go through with this ritual. He wanted to become a millionaire, but all that I can say is that the devil will never give you anything for free. If the devil gives you something, then you have to know that one day he is going to come back and you will ask for something in return. And most of the times, you will even end up sacrificing your own family. So let us thank God that Anonymous didn't go through with this ritual that he wanted to do. Dear Anonymous, if you have any other stories that you want to tell us, do not hesitate. You can contact us via our email address. Dear listeners, that was a message that I had for you today. Let us meet again in the following episode.